With the 57th pick in the 2019 NFL Draft, the Philadelphia Eagles selected J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, a wide receiver out of Stanford, and someone that instead of matching up to Alshon, who some people presume was the type of receiver they'd target, actually mirrors someone like Alshon. Standing at 6'2", 225 pounds, Arcega-Whiteside became known as the jump ball specialist in Stanford, the guy that will go up in 50-50 situations in those tightly contested windows to make a play happen. Whenever the team needed a big moment in a crunch time situation, it would be Arcega-Whiteside in the corner of the end zone, boxing out defenders with his enormous frame. Alright, a quick disclaimer before we get into the video. My voice may sound a little bit uncharacteristically quiet today, and that's purely because it's currently 2:43 AM. The Eagles have just made their second round selections, but I've got to get the content out for you guys, so apologies if I'm a little bit quieter. We'll be back to full loudness for the film breakdowns. What I love about his game, again, without spoiling the film room, which is coming in just a couple of days, so please subscribe already if you haven't, is his ability to create separation at the line of scrimmage. We sometimes see with taller receivers that they can struggle to get off the line, but Arcega-Whiteside is able to sell the vertical route every single time. You won't see him crossing the formation on slants or anything like that too often, but what you will see is someone that will sell every route like it's a 9, keeping his shoulders square, using quick feet, and generating enough hesitation in the defensive back to generate separation, and then relying on his frame to do the rest by boxing out those defenders. More importantly, just pushing past them through the stem of the route. He's not someone that's going to get knocked off. We're talking about a guy that averaged 16.8 yards per reception, had 14 touchdowns for over 1,000 yards in 2018. This is a receiver that the Eagles will love throwing to. What's his ceiling at the NFL? Well, it's interesting. The Eagles currently have one of the best receiving corps in the league, and when you factor in Zach Ertz and Dallas Goedert, it only gets better. They already showed an intent to improve that further with the signing of Deshaun Jackson, but the truth is he won't be around forever. Nelson Agholor could be moving on after this season, and Alshon won't be getting any younger. Arcega-Whiteside isn't the speed or space type of receiver that many were clamoring for during the mock draft season, but this is a perfect fit for what they're trying to do offensively, which is stretching the field and winning down in the red zone. It's been such a point of emphasis since the arrival of Doug Peterson. I can't see that changing now, especially with a 6'2", 226 pound receiver who ran a 40 time of 4.49. This is someone that's going to get down in the red zone and be an absolute menace. And if you are down by 6 points defending the Eagles, and you've got Alshon one side, J.J. Arcega-Whiteside the other, and Zach Ertz in the middle, what are you going to do, especially with Miles Sanders just ready to run up the gut as an elusive back? We'll get to that in another video, but thank you so much for taking the time to watch this, guys. I hope you're enjoying the NFL draft. Make sure to leave a like, hit subscribe, and leave your comments on what you feel about the draft so far, and stay tuned for all of our coverage, including lengthy film room breakdowns of all of the prospects today and throughout this weekend, coming soon.